So I finally managed to buy a camera to replace the camera I lost a few months ago, the Nikon D800, which will serve me well until I can actually afford to buy the camera I want. Now I've got it, I've decided to come up to Yorkshire for the day, to a place called Askrigg. I've come here to visit one of my favourite waterfalls, which is Lower Mill Gill. I think you'll agree that it's one of the most stunning waterfalls in Yorkshire. It's a very high drop waterfall in this narrow gorge, and we've had a lot of rainfall recently, which means it's got a lot more flow to it. And that flow is going to make some very nice photos. The first thing I need to do is get down there and get set up and decide what photos I want to take, because I've never been here when there's actually this much flow. Looking forward to seeing what I get from this one. Okay, so the first image I'm going to go for, I've got this composition here. Now I'm actually looking straight at the waterfall. I've gone for portrait orientation, and I'm using my polarizer to take the glare off the water, because there's a lot of reflection coming from above me. I'm actually using the polarizer to increase the greens in the image as well. I'm going to be shooting at a slow shutter speed to actually maintain detail but create movement in the actual water. I'm using the water you can see in the corner of the image, I'm using that as a leading line up to the main waterfall. The actual speed the waterfall is going, I'm able to shoot at about 1/8 of a second, but I'm going to be changing the settings as the light comes in and out. What I love about this image, I love the sheer majesty of the waterfall in the background, with the cascading waterfall in front of me. I'm actually using the wide angle of the lens, 24mm, to extend the foreground and also extend the height of the actual waterfall. If that image is any good, it's coming up now. Okay, so I've just tried to navigate my way round on this ledge that you can see here leading up to the waterfall. Now, that is higher than you think. That's about 6 foot high, which I'm only 5'11". That's quite a difficult place for me to climb up, with the amount of moss and all the slippery rocks that are there. There was no way for me to actually get up there. I would have liked to have got over this side of the waterfall and got a shot over that way, but there's no way to cross at the moment safely because of the amount of water that's flowing through it. These darker patches over here, they're a lot deeper than you actually think. certainly deeper than Wellington's. But I've managed to get this shot, which is looking at the waterfall, and I've got the flow of water in front of me, creating a nice lead up to the image and showing just how powerful this waterfall is today. I'm shooting that shot at landscape orientation, 2-second exposure and an aperture of f8. Once again, polarizer taking the glare off the water and off the rocks that are very wet today. Not sure how that image will come out, but if it's any good, here it comes. So there you go, that's Lower Mill Gill Waterfall. Now, if you do come here about 3/4 of a mile further up, there is actually another waterfall, Higher Mill Gill. Not as stunning as that. It's got its own merits, it is pretty, but it's not that one. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's first one I've made in a while. It's good to be out with the camera again, and there will be more videos coming. Sorry about the dark canopy here. Getting some light. And there are other videos coming because I'm going to go and film a few more today for a few other locations. Now, as some of you know, I did have a YouTube channel prior to this one that I had to delete because of hacking on the email address. So I will be revisiting a lot of my old locations like this one to get some videos and content going from those locations again. Now, a lot of the content is going to be waterfalls. If you're new to the channel, I do a lot of waterfall photography because it's easy, it's relaxing, I enjoy waterfalls. There will be other landscapes mixed in, and content is going to start flowing a bit more freely, especially now I've got a camera of my own again. So hopefully you'll join me in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.